Hello lads, it's your boy Usman back again with another video, this time quickly recapping over the Manchester United game that's just happened against Stoke, and we've drawn 1-1 thanks to a late salvation record-breaking goal by Wayne. Captain was Rooney. And before you lot, absolutely violate me, no, I'm not happy at all with the result. Honest to God, it's 2 points dropped. I don't not care what anyone says. I'm just gonna get straight into the game. First half. Oh my God, how many chances? I've said this so many times now on my videos. If we do not take our chances, we're gonna get punished by the better teams. And Stoke, with all due respect, they're not a great team. I don't care about this myth. Can you do it at cold day in Stoke or night, as it's known as? Today, it was nothing to do with Stoke. Oh my God, they didn't even register a shot. Are you serious? Like, I haven't looked at the stats because I've literally just done this after the game, but they didn't register a shot on target if I'm not mistaken. They probably registered a couple towards the end, but they were all blocked. Nothing, to worry about basically. And they go 1-0 ahead to a Mata own goal, which in his defence is unlucky because he has been criticised in the past from Jose Mourinho about not, tracking back, so I can understand he's trying to obviously rectify that, so to speak. But just off the bat, let me just get to the team sheet. As soon as I seen Fellaini's name, I was like, oh my God. It's going to be one of them days. But in Fellaini's defence, I don't feel like he had a bad game. I think he did alright. So I can't really say too much about that because he played alright, to be fair to him. But the one thing that I was really, really disappointed was with the fact that Mata starts on that wing. I absolutely hate it with a passion. Mata playing on that wing. The reason being is because he's got no pace. He's not going to run in behind. We're not going to stretch the defence. And there's just no width as well. What I said in my previews, we need to be running in behind and playing, the proper way of playing football is stretching the play, making the defenders run back to their own goal. And Mata does not allow us to do that. And I'm not having a go at Mata. Because I know it's quite easy to do that after that performance. But what I'm saying that in general as well, we need out and out wingers, and I know Rashford's not an out and out winger. However, he would have definitely been better, and as you saw in the second half. I'm not sure what happened to Martial. I'm assuming he's injured. He wasn't even in the team at all. But yeah, going back to the game in general, first half, oh my God. How many chances? I'm bored of sick of saying this. We don't score enough goals. Our players are not taking any chances. If you look at our, goals throughout the season, it's Zlatan's carrying us. I don't care. If that was anybody else, I probably, all of us fans are saying how Sanchez carries Arsenal or how Costa carries Chelsea, which that isn't even true. But just as an example, how we go on about how other players carry other teams, but look how Zlatan's carrying us. Who else in a team actually scores goals? Like, if Zlatan's not scoring, who's actually scoring? The players aren't stepping up. At the end of the day, I'm seeing a lot of people on social media hating on Jose. I just don't understand how you can hate on Jose. If the players don't put the ball in the net, how is it the manager's fault? At the end of the day, it's not like we're not creating chances. We're creating plenty of chances, and they're just not finishing it. It's simple as that. And I've said it numerous times, it's going to come back to bite us, and today it has bitten us on the arse, and Rooney has literally salvaged, some sort of dignity and a bit of, it's a consolation. I do not care what anyone says. A 1-1 draw against Stoke, I do not care if it's home or away in this case. It's 2 points dropped, simple as that. And at the end of the day, we are very, very lucky that Liverpool have lost today. Because if Liverpool have gone and won today, that's another 2 points. And I'm already hearing people say that, oh, we're out of the top 4 race. I don't think that's true personally, because I have looked at Liverpool's fixtures, and I'm not just picking on Liverpool because I've lost, but other teams above us have to play each other. Like Man City are just about to play Spurs now. If that ends up in a draw, you cut your losses and say, you know what, it's a bad day at the office. This doesn't really make any difference to us. The only other team that can really gain points on us in this week, if this was to end up as a draw, would be Arsenal. And to be honest with you, Arsenal get top 4 whether you like it or not. At the end of the day, they're born in that top 4 spot pretty much. So we're not going to take top 4 of Arsenal. I don't think we'll take top 4 of Chelsea. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. We're definitely not taking top 4 of Chelsea. They're probably winning the league. I lost my trail of thought for a second. But yeah, so it's not the end of the world. United fans need to stop getting carried away. Yes, I am really, really disappointed with the result. And what I am going to say is something that needs to be said, in the sense that, why the hell do our players come out in the second half with so much intent and speed and like intention of winning and like going forward? Why the hell don't we start the game like that? Why the hell aren't we starting the first minute with the way we start that second half? Yes, I know we're 1-0 down, and yes, I know we need to win or whatever. Jose's probably absolutely bollocked him, you know, hairdryer treatment or whatever the hell you want to class it as. But why the hell do we need to be 1-0 behind at half time for our players to react? They shouldn't be doing that. And yes, before someone comments and says, no, Usman, we did have chances in the first half and we did react. Yes, we did react. I agree with that. But we weren't moving the ball with any sort of pace in the first half. Yes, we were creating chances, and it wasn't really to do with brilliant football. It was because Stoke are that poor. The defensively is so poor. They were pressing us at times, and then after a bit, they were just giving us so much space. There were so many opportunities for Mkhitaryan to pick up the ball in between the back four, in front of the back four and behind the midfield. And he was utilising that space a lot in the second half in particular. And there was opportunities in the first half, but we just weren't making the most of it. And I know I've just gone on an absolute tangent, but I'll be honest with you, I'm really disappointed because I feel like Stoke were there for the taking. They're not a good team. We missed our chances, and that miss from Juan Mata, I've not mentioned it yet, but oh my dear Lord, I love Mata as much as the next United fan, but he has to score, man. And then there's Zlatan chance. Why is he not shot? Like, come on, Zlatan, you're on form. Hit the ball, put it in the net, and if we're 1-1 at half time, we're gonna win this game. It's a similar situation to Liverpool, really. If we took our chances against Liverpool and we 1-1 at half time, we probably would have won the game. But obviously, the Liverpool one was whatever. We had chances in the second half. But regardless, it's the same situation. We're just missing chances, and that is costing us points over and over and over again. It happened in the first game against Stoke. This time, we got lucky to get a draw in the end, because the fact that we've scored from an absolute worldie in the last minute is just fully, you know, it just saved us. Like, at the end of the day, if we ended up losing that, oh my God, that would have been a disaster. And I'm not saying it because of the point sense. I'm just saying it, the mentality. It's just embarrassing, to be honest with you. Like, oh my God, if we lose that, the morale of the team's going to go down. We lose our unbeaten streak. Not that I even care now, because we've drawn 2 games in a row. You know, it doesn't matter about it being unbeaten. If you're not winning games and you're not picking up points, at the end of the day, we're still 6. It doesn't matter if we're unbeaten. We could draw the next, what is it, 16 games left in Prem, or 17 or whatever. We can draw the next remainder games in the Prem, and I wouldn't give a damn if we're unbeaten. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. We have to pick up these 3 points. And I said before the game, for me, it was a must-win. And I'd be a hypocrite if I said I was happy with the draw, but given the circumstances, it's a point. I'm not going to say a point gained, but it is a bonus point in the sense that it didn't seem like we were going to get that point in the end, let's just put it that way. But overall, ridiculously disappointed. We shouldn't be drawing, we shouldn't be looking to score in the last kick of the game pretty much against a team like Stoke, man. They didn't really do anything. They didn't threaten us. And I just want to say this, Jose, I love you to bits, right? But you made a lot of tactical decisions wrong in my personal opinion, right? And this will be slightly controversial. Fellaini was actually playing well. And I'm not going to say, oh, we should have kept him on the pitch. But in fact, no, I'm actually going to say that. I'm going to say you should have kept him on the pitch on the basis of the fact he was actually creating opportunities for us to score. And I felt like he should take a matter off then, and then brought Rashford on earlier. And then it's like, why did you bring Lingard on? I know he hit the bar, right? But why did he bring him on? Like, there's no need to bring Lingard on. And if you're going to bring him on, don't bring him on from Mkhitaryan, who I thought was our best player, attackingly anyways, going forward. He was the one who was creating the chances. And like I said, he was the one who was getting into the pocket spaces, collecting the ball in front of the back four, and he was running. And yes, nothing was really going off for us, but he was there trying to make things happen. And I don't understand why he took him off. He should have done what he's done previously, and I've respected him and rated him for. Took a defender off. I was expecting him to take Blind off. Yes, I don't agree with Mkhitaryan playing left back, but I think he was going to take Blind off and go for 3 at the back like he did, and obviously that paid dividends last time, and I was hoping he'd do the same thing. I didn't really understand that substitution either. The Rooney one, that's absolutely fine. You know, at the end of the day, we haven't got anyone else to bring on, have we? So Rooney, he played alright. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know how I feel, because I'm really happy by the fact that Rooney's got his 250th goal, because I know that's it's a bit of history for United and those fans, obviously. because it is a massive moment in our history. At the end of the day, I'm really happy for Rooney because he, in my opinion, he definitely deserves. He deserves it. He's been here long enough. Yes, I understand he's had those the circumstances, but you know he's been a good servant to the club, and I think that's kind of outweighed the result. Not the fact that we scored in the last minute. I think I still would have been upset if Zlatan scored, but the fact that Rooney scored, I was genuinely happy because you know it finally gets that duck off his back, and hopefully that allow him to kick on for the rest of the season and get some more goals. I'm just gonna quickly not end the video. I'm just gonna quickly do the rating and then end the video because I know my videos are ridiculously long in the moment. So De Gea didn't have much to do, so you can't really rate him down too much. So I'll just give him a 6. Right back Valencia, I thought he had a good day, good game. I'd give him a 6.5, pushing to a 7. Like I said, I don't think the defense had much to do. Can't really say too much about the goal. It's just one of them things. Jones, Smalling, 6.5s. Blind. No, I'm going to say 6 for Blind because I don't think he offered much going forward. I have been, you know, praising Blind and saying I really want him to play, but I don't think he did anything going forward really. He wasn't overlapping the left winger at any point, be it Rashford or when Mkhitaryan was on that side. I don't feel like he offered enough, and I think that's something that we definitely need Luke Shaw back. I think this game has illustrated how desperate we need him back. The centre... Fellaini, I don't think he did bad when he was on the pitch. He didn't obviously play the full 90 minutes, so I'm just going to give him a 6. He didn't really impact the game positively or negatively. I thought he did decent, did his job. Herrera, 6.5, had a decent game. Passing the ball away, sloppy as hell, man. Oh my god. But again, nothing too nothing major. Pogba, decent game, nothing special again. I'm just going to give him a 6. I don't think he did much. There was a couple of moments of brilliance, but then other moments where he just poor decision making. Mkhitaryan, who I thought was our best player, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I know that's quite a high rating considering our performance, but I think he was really good today. The only thing lacking from his game was that last bit of link up, which was letting him down. On the left, also it was Mata on the right and Mickey on the left. Mata was 5. You know, no, he absolutely had a shocker. Those things happen. Own goal and obviously the miss. Oh my god, could not believe the miss. And then Zlatan, I'd say Zlatan was a 6. Again, it didn't really affect the game. I think the main issue, man, was just giving the ball away too sloppy. And in the second half, why do we not start like that? Oh my god, it's frustrating because we should start the game the way we did the second half. If we start every game the way we did the second half, we would have absolutely blitzed them. And I'm not saying that because you know it's just standard, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, it's just why do we start so slow? I just don't get it. In the second half, it's standard for us to come out guns blazing because Jones has probably bollocked them. But before the game, it's like it just the players are asleep basically. It's like there's no desire and there's no fight. And honest to God, who have we got next? I think we've got Hull, you know. I think we've got Hull. We better come out guns blazing against Hull, and I'm expecting a massive win. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there because it's already as long enough as it is. Just a rant really, to be honest. And just to quickly end, I do not think we're out of the top 4 race at all. The people are saying all that, I do not agree with that comment at all. We're still definitely in it. There's a lot of games to be played, but we have to start picking up wins and start bottling it and bottling our chances. Alright, thank you very much lads for watching the video. I know I rambled on and I probably made mistakes, but I'm just going to leave it as a one take. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yes, I'm wearing my work clothes, so that's why I've got Sheffield United clothes on. Peace.